If you're over 60 and starting to worry about memory loss, what I'm about to reveal could change everything. There are 5 hidden causes of memory decline that have nothing to do with aging, dementia, or Alzheimer's, but they're stealing your cognitive abilities right now, and most doctors never think to check for them. I'm talking about everyday factors that are silently damaging your brain's ability to form and retrieve memories. One of these causes can triple your dementia risk, and it has nothing to do with your brain. It's in your ears. Another increases your memory loss risk by 50%, and it's sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. A third cause literally shrinks your brain tissue, but it's so simple to fix that you could start reversing the damage today. Here's what's truly shocking. These aren't rare conditions or complex medical mysteries. These are common, treatable factors that millions of seniors experience daily without realizing they're the hidden culprits behind their memory problems. Your forgetfulness, confusion, and cognitive decline might not be inevitable aging. It could be one of these 5 fixable causes. I'm not here to dismiss serious memory concerns or suggest that all cognitive decline is easily reversible, but I am here to reveal 5 specific, scientifically proven causes of memory loss that are often overlooked, misdiagnosed, or simply never considered by healthcare providers. These 5 causes masquerade as normal aging, when they're actually preventable and treatable conditions that rob you of cognitive function. Understanding and addressing these hidden factors could restore memory abilities you thought were gone forever. Let's expose the 5 most shocking hidden causes of memory loss after 60, counting down from number 5 to the most surprising. Vitamin B12 deficiency. The dementia mimic. Vitamin B12 deficiency is one of the most overlooked causes of memory loss in seniors because its symptoms perfectly mimic dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Many seniors suffering from B12 deficiency are misdiagnosed with irreversible cognitive decline when they actually have a completely treatable vitamin deficiency. Harvard Health warns that low B12 damages the myelin sheath around nerves, slowing brain communication and causing confusion, poor memory, and irritability often attributed to dementia. Research shows B12 deficiency is directly linked to brain atrophy in seniors, actual physical shrinkage of brain tissue. B12 deficiency becomes common after 60 because your stomach produces less acid, making it harder to extract B12 from food. The intrinsic factor essential for B12 absorption also decreases with age. Many medications commonly prescribed to seniors, particularly proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, can interfere with B12 absorption for years. Symptoms develop gradually and are easily mistaken for normal aging. You might experience difficulty concentrating, problems finding words, confusion about familiar tasks, and memory problems that come and go. Many families watch loved ones decline cognitively, never realizing a simple blood test could reveal a treatable deficiency. If caught early, B12 deficiency memory problems are often completely reversible with proper supplementation. However, if untreated for years, nerve damage can become permanent. Blood tests for B12 can be misleading because normal ranges are set too low for optimal brain function. Many seniors with normal B12 levels are actually deficient enough to experience cognitive problems. Functional medicine practitioners recommend B12 levels above 400 to 500 petagrams ml for optimal brain health. Poor sleep quality, the memory eraser. Poor sleep quality, particularly lack of deep, restorative, slow-wave sleep, is a hidden destroyer of memory function that seniors never connect to cognitive problems. While you might sleep the same hours as when younger, sleep quality and depth change dramatically with age, robbing your brain of crucial memory consolidation time. Research in Nature Neuroscience revealed that during deep sleep, your brain clears out beta amyloid, the protein associated with Alzheimer's. The study showed seniors getting less deep sleep accumulate more toxic protein and experience significantly more memory loss. During deep sleep, your brain takes out the trash, flushing toxic proteins and metabolic waste through the glymphatic system, a brain cleaning network most active during deep sleep. Without adequate deep sleep, toxic substances accumulate in brain tissue, directly impairing memory formation and retrieval. Deep sleep is when your brain consolidates memories, transferring important information from temporary storage to long-term memory centers. Without sufficient deep sleep, memories formed during the day don't get properly stored, leading to the frustrating experience of information going in one ear and out the other. Many seniors experience changes in sleep architecture that reduce deep sleep even when total sleep time remains adequate. You might sleep 7 or 8 hours, but spend most time in lighter sleep stages that don't provide restorative benefits your brain needs. Causes of poor sleep quality include medications that interfere with sleep architecture, sleep apnea, chronic pain, and circadian rhythm changes. Many seniors develop habits that prevent deep sleep, like watching television in bed or consuming caffeine late in the day. Hearing loss, the brain resource thief. Hearing loss is perhaps the most shocking cause of memory decline because most people never imagine their ears could affect brain function. But Johns Hopkins research found that even mild, untreated hearing loss speeds up brain shrinkage and triples dementia risk. When you have hearing loss, your brain works much harder to interpret sounds, stealing cognitive resources from functions like memory formation and retrieval. This cognitive overload means mental energy your brain should use to process and store memories is diverted to the exhausting task of making sense of unclear auditory information. The Johns Hopkins study followed nearly 2,000 seniors and found those with hearing loss experienced cognitive decline 30 to 40% faster than those with normal hearing. The study revealed brain tissue actually shrinks faster in people with untreated hearing loss, particularly in areas responsible for processing sound and memory. When you strain to hear, your brain enters constant stress and overwork. Auditory processing centers work overtime, pulling resources from the hippocampus and other memory centers. Over time, this chronic cognitive overload leads to faster brain tissue aging and accelerated memory decline. Social isolation often accompanies hearing loss, and reduced social interaction is itself a major cognitive decline risk factor. When you can't hear clearly, you may avoid social situations, leading to mental understimulation that accelerates memory loss. Many seniors don't realize they have significant hearing loss because it develops gradually. They unconsciously adapt by reading lips, asking people to repeat themselves, or avoiding challenging listening situations. This adaptation masks the problem while cognitive damage continues accumulating. Certain medications. The memory blockers. Some commonly prescribed medications for seniors literally block their ability to form and retrieve memories, but most patients and doctors don't connect these drugs to cognitive decline. These medications interfere with acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter critical for memory function. JAMA Internal Medicine research found seniors taking anticholinergic medications had 50% higher dementia risk. The study tracked thousands of people for over a decade and found a clear dose-dependent relationship. More anticholinergic medication means higher dementia risk. Medications causing hidden memory damage include drugs seniors take daily, antihistamines like Benadryl, benzodiazepines like diazepam, certain antidepressants, bladder control medications, and over-the-counter sleep aids containing diphenhydramine. Some statins can also affect memory. Acetylcholine is the primary neurotransmitter responsible for attention, learning, and memory formation. When medications block acetylcholine receptors in your brain, they disconnect communication networks that allow you to encode new memories and retrieve stored information. Memory problems from these medications develop gradually, making connections difficult to recognize. You might notice increased forgetfulness, difficulty concentrating, or learning problems, but attribute changes to aging rather than medication side effects. Many seniors take multiple anticholinergic medications simultaneously, compounding cognitive impact. Many medications are prescribed for conditions that become more common with age, creating a vicious cycle where seniors take drugs that impair memory while dealing with cognitive decline partially caused by the medications themselves. Chronic dehydration, the brain shrinker. Chronic dehydration tops our list as the most shocking cause of memory loss because it's simultaneously the most common and easily fixable, yet almost never considered when seniors experience cognitive decline. Your aging body's reduced thirst sensation means you can be significantly dehydrated daily without feeling thirsty, and this literally shrinks your brain tissue. A 2012 human brain mapping study showed even 2% dehydration causes measurable cognitive decline, including reduced short-term memory, decreased concentration, and impaired mental performance. For seniors chronically dehydrated at 3 to 5% levels, cognitive impact can be devastating and progressive. Brain tissue is approximately 75% water, and when dehydrated, this tissue actually shrinks. Brain imaging studies show dehydrated brains have less volume and reduced connectivity between regions responsible for memory and cognitive processing. This physical shrinkage directly translates to impaired mental function. Dehydration-induced memory loss involves multiple systems. Blood becomes thicker when dehydrated, reducing efficient oxygen and nutrient delivery to brain cells. Neurotransmitter production becomes less efficient. The brain's ability to clear metabolic waste decreases. These factors combine to create an environment where memory, formation, and retrieval become increasingly difficult. The natural aging process significantly reduces thirst sensation. The hypothalamus, which detects dehydration and triggers thirst, becomes less sensitive with age. Kidneys become less efficient at conserving water, meaning you lose more fluid through normal urination without your body signaling the need to drink more. Many seniors intentionally limit fluid intake to avoid frequent bathroom trips or incontinence concerns. They don't realize this self-imposed dehydration directly contributes to memory problems and mental fogginess. Chronic mild dehydration symptoms are often mistaken for normal aging: fatigue, difficulty concentrating, irritability, confusion, and memory problems. Many seniors assume these are inevitable cognitive decline signs, never considering inadequate hydration could be the culprit. The most encouraging aspect is how quickly dehydration-induced memory loss can be reversed. Studies show proper rehydration can restore cognitive function within hours to days. These 5 hidden causes steal cognitive function from millions of seniors who assume problems are inevitable aging. Chronic dehydration literally shrinks brain tissue but reverses within days. Common medications block memory formation by interfering with crucial neurotransmitters. Untreated hearing loss forces your brain to steal resources from memory centers. Poor sleep quality prevents toxic protein clearing and memory consolidation. Vitamin B12 deficiency perfectly mimics dementia, but is completely treatable when caught early. Your memory problems don't have to be mysterious or inevitable. These 5 hidden causes can be identified and addressed, potentially restoring cognitive abilities you thought were gone forever. Start by ensuring adequate daily hydration. Aim for pale yellow urine rather than waiting for thirst. Review medications with your doctor, asking about anticholinergic effects and whether drugs could contribute to memory problems. Get hearing tested and consider treatment for any loss. Prioritize sleep quality, not just quantity, and consider a sleep study if needed. Ask your doctor to test B12 levels and push for optimal levels, not just normal ones. Remember, your brain has remarkable plasticity and healing capacity at any age. By addressing these hidden causes, you're not just preventing further decline, you're potentially restoring cognitive abilities and reclaiming sharp, clear thinking you deserve. Don't accept memory loss as inevitable. Take control by investigating these overlooked factors that could be key to preserving and improving your cognitive health.